Greetings, YouTube. Once again, happy Thursday. Several screenshots have been sent over to me. It's no secret that I have not jumped into variant. In fact, I haven't done any variant of any chapter of any content. I just have, I don't know what else to say. I have limited time. I do monthly events and, side quests, and that's about it. And so because of that, I often get told that there are certain offers I need to take a look at that haven't popped up on my game because, quite frankly, I don't know when I'm going to even do the content. And the Not So Micro bundle, from what I've been told, pops up in variant 2.1 after your initial run. And it's very similar to the same kind of offer we saw in the first round of the variant difficulty. And of course, this time it is geared towards size, as the new variant content focuses on giving special buffs to extra large champions. So here's the deal. For $10 USD, knowing of course that if you live in a country like Canada or Australia or India, the currency exchange rate is higher, but on average, for those of you at least in the United States or maybe across the pond in Europe, you will have $10 for 2 giant-sized Grandmaster Crystals, which guarantee a 3-star with a chance of a 4 or 5-star. Now, this wasn't the worst deal we'd ever seen before Cavalier Crystals came out. But if you are Cavalier, you should have the opportunity to get Cavalier Crystal versions of this, which means a chance for a 6-star. I think the game is still gearing their offers toward people who are uncollected, which is fine if you're not Cavalier, but those of you watching this who are, you know that you're slowly starting to try to build that 6-star roster, knowing that you won't have, from what it sounds like, the opportunity in some cases to even bring your 5 stars into certain passive Act 6. So these crystals are worthless for you in that goal because it's impossible. You literally have a 0% drop rate to get a 6-star in these. So talking about who's actually in these, as you can see, Kingpin and Sentinel are the two faces of this in the banner at the top of the picture. But you get the opportunity for a Abomination, which he's still just a defender, right? I think if you really wanted to buff Abomination, just make him stack poisons as an attacker to where you don't have to get hit to inflict poison. That would change the champion so much. And now that I've been playing around with Human Torch and you see how easy he stacks Incinerate, Abomination should stack poisons just like you stack Incinerates with the Human Torch. So I still understand why he hasn't got a buff. Whatever. Dormammu is a fine champion, but not somebody that I see a lot of people take into variants or anything else for that matter if you have the roster to pick better champions. Same with OG Hulk. Hulkbuster in this is a total joke. I have no idea why that is the case for this crystal. Hulk Ragnarok, great champion. Groot, joke. Juggernaut, joke, even though I will always have a special place in my heart for Juggernaut as he was my MVP against the Collector back in the day. Joe Fixit, not even available as a 5-star from what you can see. King Groot, great defender, not a great attacker. Kingpin, he's okay. MODOK, good. Red Hulk, great. Rhino, not even available as a 4-star, of course. But in general, fun champion, but he might be a much better defender with the new Global Nodes Alliance War, but not somebody that I would bring in for attack ever, especially in variant. Sentinel, very solid. Thing, very solid. Venom, still wish I had a 5-star Venom, one of my favorite champions, especially after the beta test. Venom Pool needs a buff, and Venom the Duck might be the best champion in this whole bundle. But in general, the drop rates of a 5% of a 5-star does not justify this at all. I realize that on average, for 300 units apiece, this is kind of like buy one, get one free, because this essentially makes each crystal $5 instead of 10. Each crystal is worth about 150 units in this bundle instead of 300. But with the Cavalier status now, these offers just aren't worth it at all. They're not something that is worth your investment. And I always say this to people who are asking the question, because it comes up a lot now since Act 6 was released. Prof, should I hoard my units for special offers or try to get Cavalier status? And I say every time, do Cavalier first. I don't care how many thousands of units it takes you worth of revives to complete it. Your daily crystals are going to be better, your 4-hour crystals are going to be better, and the access to getting potentially, even though it's a very rare chance, a 6-star hero for 200 units is single-handedly by far the best drop rate gamble in the game, and I don't see why hoarding units would change that, even if you can say hoard units and get a rank 5 blade instead of a rank 4 blade, etc. You just really want to do that initial clear. And the same thing is true if you're wondering if you should hoard units or just become uncollected and beat the collector once. It just makes so much sense for your account and for the health of your account from taking advantage of better offers to better daily crystals to better 4-hour crystals to have the ability to become uncollected and eventually, yes, Cavalier. So this is a D value for those of you who aren't a Cavalier and a big fat F to those of you who are. They really need to come up with Cavalier versions of these if they want a not only a positive grade but also just a better value for their player base. But until they don't, those are going to be the grades for these. Thanks for sending this over, everybody. Have a great day. Thanks for watching.